Welcome back, my regular individuals, to another episode of A Word with Erica. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content so far. I've been enjoying just sharing words with you. Again, just as a reminder, this page is to support other individuals out there that may be going through or struggling through some of the words and the circumstances that I have shared here. It is also to provide support for you other individuals out there, you other regular individuals. And no, as you can see and as you have seen, none of my videos are edited. Number one, I don't know how to do that. And number two, I'm not interested in doing that. Then I wouldn't be my true authentic self. And I just feel like in order for someone to be here with you and to be like, okay, I can listen to this individual. I'm just a regular individual. I'm nothing special. I'm just a regular person that has been led to start a YouTube channel after being on an 8-year hiatus from social media. Okay, let's jump right in it. I just want to see, have you or anybody else can't let go of the past? Have you had a hard time letting go of the past? Have you ever been in a situation where you know you've changed or you've been in a different spot in your life? Like, it literally can take 3, 6 months, a year to be a completely individual than you used to be. And are other individuals or yourself having a hard time moving past the old person? Are you living in the past, or is someone holding your past against you? It's just a question. I know that it sucks to have people look at you and hold your past. Like, it's just dangling over your head. Like, that's the old me. Like, you have no idea how hard I've worked to get past that. To get past that individual who I'm not that person anymore. It may have been, 6 months, a year, 10 years since someone's heard from you, seen you. But they are just holding who you were over your head and they just can't let it go. Well, you always do this, or no, she's gonna respond like this, or she's an angry individual. That was me. I was angry. I was hurt, more so hurt, and I wanted to protect myself. So I wasn't interested in new people, talking to people, letting people get close. I didn't trust people. May have a hard time trusting people, but it's a work in progress. It takes time. But I remember talking to someone, and they just continued to bring up the past. So clearly, this is where you're stuck, because I've moved on from that part of myself, from that Erica. I'm a completely different person than you knew 10, 15, even 3 years ago. Like, and it's crazy because change starts on the inside. And I have a tendency to isolate myself, and I have, but that's for my growth, for my process as a regular individual. And so it makes you feel bad. And sometimes it has me questioning, or it had me questioning, am I still like that? Or am I a good person? Or have I changed? Absolutely, I have. And just because you are stuck in the past don't mean I have to be stuck in the past. And I just think we ought to give one another some grace. And we ought to, allow them to show you the new them. Don't hold the past against them. That hurts. It's like, even people who's messed up in the past, people who have probably gone to jail, or who's hurt somebody in the past. Hurt people, as we all know. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's their aim or that's their goal. They just didn't know how to operate in that season of their life. But especially when someone's told you, or you start to see they have changed, and then they start to put obstacles in that individual's way to see if they're going to slip up, if they're going to, respond the same way. I don't think that's fair. But if you are a person like myself that has changed tremendously from the individual you once were, people can't seem to let it go. They may not be the person to be in your life at this moment, because you don't have anything to prove to them. You're being your authentic self. You're just a regular individual, and you're just being yourself. Continue to be yourself. Continue to live in that changed environment, in that changed person that you are now. If people still hang on to it, then go ahead and continue to live your life and let them stay in their past. Because a lot of times it's not even us not being able to move forward. It's them. And they're not ready yet. And that's okay. That's okay. And sometimes it takes people a couple of years to catch up to their changed self in order to accept you in your changed space. But this isn't a competition. It's not a competition. And it's not having to prove something to someone else. This is who you want to be and who you've been called to be. And it feels good to change. It feels good to be loving. And this is something I said to myself months and months ago. I was like, let me find out my outside matches my inside. Like, there was so much pain and turmoil inside of me. It was gross. So it made me ugly on the outside. It made me so ugly on the outside. Like, I had low self-esteem. I didn't think I was pretty at all. And that was hard. That was really hard. But here lately, over the past couple months, year, I've been told, you are beautiful. You're a beautiful individual. And not just outward appearance. It's your character. It's your personality. And when I say those compliments mean everything to me, and it makes me a little bit proud. I'm like, let me find out my outside matches my inside. And when the two of those things align, you know you're doing something right. You know you, as a regular individual, are doing something right. And it feels absolutely amazing. Yeah, I might not run with the same crowd, or I might not hang out with these people. I may not answer the phone all the time for this person. I'm busy. I'm busy being a new me. And not only is it difficult when other people hold your past over your head and keep you, or attempt to keep you in the past, stop and think. Are you doing that to anybody? Are you not giving people the opportunity to show you that they've changed? Are you holding the fact that they may have hurt you a time or two over their head? I'm not saying completely open the doors to be friendly or allow them in. Have your boundaries, but watch them, allow them. Don't keep bringing their past up against them. You did this, or you said this. Yes, we all do and say things that hurt people sometimes. But if they truly changed, or they're trying to change, give them a chance. It does not feel good for someone to keep holding your past against you and keep bringing up something you did a long time ago, or who you were, or who they thought you were in your hurting self. Not who you are in your healed self, or healing self, because I am a big advocate for healing, for taking those action steps to heal yourself. The mental, the physical, the emotional, the psychological, all those things are hand in hand. And it's hard to get up every day, but you have to choose to be better, to be a different person, to show up in the world differently. Here I am, I'm showing up something. I don't believe in this. This is weird. I did not believe in letting people in. But if I can just touch one person who feel like I feel sometimes, who have felt how I felt, or who's currently feeling how I felt before, and if I can help them and give them a little bit of boost and support, because I'm here to support all of you guys. I didn't always have support. And I'm working this thing out. And as I find my support and as I find my people, it feels good to have people like you. It feels good to have people that allow you to be you. And to be in a new space for people who don't know me. And it's not just being here and people who don't know me, but they see you in a different light and they allow you to show them who you are. And if you have changed and people like who you are, and you have the people here, the new people, it's like, oh, you're a beautiful soul. You're this, and I'm proud of you. And then you have this, all the negativity from your past. People who can't seem to see you in that different light. Like the feelings are, it's just, it doesn't level out. But what feels even better is if those people in your past can see this change in you. And you know you're doing something. But again, it's not about them. How do you feel about who you are and what you're doing in this change? And is it real? Is it for you? Is it authentic? Stop living in the past. We have to move on from that past. And you can. Find your support system. And I thank you guys for joining. Again, I hope you're enjoying the content. I believe that this content is for who it's for. It's not going to be for everybody. Everybody's not going to like it. No, everybody's not going to enjoy it. Everybody's not going to watch the entire video. But for those who have made it this far, I thank you. And I thank you for being my regular individuals. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.